Hello everyone, Tabby here for a total body workout with you today. A big thing that I'm excited for today is we're not going to necessarily use any equipment, but you definitely are able to use equipment if needed. One of the things that I love about this workout is it's going to work out really everything within our bodies. So we'll get each aspect moving, but from very similar positions. So that's what's going to be really fun about it. We'll do some standing stuff, some laying down stuff. It'll just be a really great workout today. One thing I always want everybody to remember is please modify if you ever need to in any sort of way. So and that's, in a more advanced way, or even, just kind of bringing it down to whatever level you're at when we do some of these exercises. So if something hurts, modify that exercise. If we're doing a squat and you need to do something a little bit different, please do that something a little bit different, whether that maybe is doing that squat where you sit in a chair and then stand back up instead of doing the squat maybe how I do it. Listen to that body. We don't want to create any injuries or further any injuries that maybe we already have. And so I want to make sure that we are modifying whenever you need to. Also, if this is the first time that you're ever going into starting, or this is your start working out and stuff like that, we definitely recommend talking with your doctor first before you start any sort of exercise routine. Definitely a good safe play to do for sure. Okay, last thing, always have that water with you. Definitely really important to make sure that you're taking breaks to drink some water, whether that's between workouts or it's in the middle of a workout. I do have some breaks that are worked within the workout today, but I definitely want you guys to make sure that you're paying attention to your body, and if you need some water, feel free to stop the video, pause the video, replay the video, take a break whenever you need to grab some of that water. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to start out with just a little bit of stretching. I always like to start with this one here. My favorite stretch is just to stretch out my legs. You're working your legs all day long, every day, walking around, stuff like that. So it's always good to just give those a nice little stretch. And I just lean into the one side of my leg. Definitely feel free to grab that toe if you need to. I always, like I said, just kind of lean into it till I feel that stretch right around here. We're going to switch that over this way, and we're going to just stretch it out. Feel that stretch right around here. Just press into it till you feel that. Again, feel free to grab that toe if you need to, just to help you keep that stretch in there, or just lean into it. Okay. We'll do a little butterfly stretch here. So put those feet, the pads of your feet here, or the bottoms of your feet right together. Pull those in as close as you can to yourself. Hold on to those feet, and then you're just going to press forward. So you're going to keep your upper body straight, but you're just going to press it forward into that stretch. You should feel that right on the inner part of your legs here. Good. So we'll stand up here for a second to do another little stretch. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to back and forth, twist out.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
Siri tried to talk to me there for a second. Twist it out. One thing when you're twisting, make sure the wall behind you isn't too close, like how I just hit my arm on my wall. And let's go ahead and grab over back here, grab that foot. We're going to stretch out that quad muscle. Feel free to use something to balance on. Grab a wall that's near you. Okay, and let's switch over to that other leg. You can use that wall for some balance if you need. Good. All right. And let's just do a little bit of this type of an action here. We're just going to go side to side, way we stretch out a little bit more with our leg area here and those upper legs. Kind of get them moving a little bit here. So the first exercise that we're going to do here today, everyone, is we're going to stand a little bit more than shoulder width apart, okay? And so we're going to do what's called a wide squat. So if you stand about a little over shoulder width apart here, so that what you're going to do, big thing with squats is always make sure that you lean into your heels and really push down into your heels versus going up into your toes and trying to squat into your toes. You know, definitely keep those feet flat, but really sit down into your heels. And so when you do this squat, okay, one thing that you can do is hold your hands up here, okay? You can also say you have something you can hold on to, okay? Maybe you have a book bag, or you have, you know, some cans or something like that that you want to hold on to, or even some like a dumbbell, something like that. You can hold it down here just like this, so that when you squat down, it's essentially going to try and pull you forward and work more of the front of your legs versus the back. But what we're going to do today is just kind of hold our squat here. You can also place your hands here on like your hips if you wanted to, or just leave them down, whatever's most comfortable for you. And what we're going to do, and I always move my hands with mine, so you'll notice I'm going to start in this position. I'm going to squat down, and I always come up with my hands like this, and then stand back up, okay? Squat down and stand back up, okay? And then we're going to squat down and just stand back up. So again, make sure that you're putting your weight really and putting it down into your heels, okay? And we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? But again, like if you need a chair and you wanna sit back on your chair, something like that, definitely make that modification, okay? So, stand just like this, and 10 of them. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. So the next thing that we're going to do today, okay, is we're going to do a bent over row, okay, or an arm lift, I should say. So not a bent over row, but a bent over arm lift. So what we're going to do, or arm raise, okay, is we're going to bend over and we're going to get into a tabletop position. So we're going to stand or get down just like this on our hands and our knees, okay? And all we're going to do here is just bring that arm up to the side, okay? Bring that arm up to the side. This is where if you have a dumbbell or some cans or something like that that you can hold on to with this hand, you can hold on to it, bring it up just like this, okay? And so, but today, I'm just going to really focus on using my arm weight, okay? And so, hand down here onto those knees. I would spread them out just a little bit, give yourself a little bit more stability that way, okay? And we're going to do 10 of them where we just lift that arm up, okay? And this is going to work the back part of our arms here, okay? So, here we go, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, what I'm going to do is turn this way because I've got a wall right behind me. Doesn't make it as easy for me to work on this arm. So, switching around so that way we can work this arm. We're going to get back into that tabletop position here. And what we're going to do is now do 10 on this side. So again, same type of position, have those legs spread out just a little bit. So then that way it gives you a little bit more stability here. One arm down, I'm flat onto the floor here. And then this one is just going to come up and then touch, okay? So here we go, we're gonna do 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, shake out my arms here. Get a little bit of a break that we're going to do here between those two. We'll do those exercises one more time here. We'll do the squats and then those arms. Again, 10 of each of them for that. But definitely take this time Grab some water, always a good thing. Okay. So, again for this one here, a little over shoulder width apart. Okay, and so I always like to start at shoulder width apart and then step out on each side just a little bit further, okay, to get that good squat area. I'm going to move a little bit further to my mat here. Here we go. And again, 10 of these guys. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, you guys. So we're going to get back down into our tabletop position here. So we're going to get down onto those knees and then hands down as well. Okay, and then we're just going to work on bringing that arm up to the side. We'll do 10 on one side first, and then we'll switch around and do the other 10 on the other side. Okay, so here we go, 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're going to turn around here. Same thing. Tabletop position here. Down on those hands and knees. And then we're going to do 10 on the other side. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Take another break here. Grab some water. And I'm going to adjust my mat really quick here, just since it moved back a little bit on me. Because the next thing that we're going to do is a set of different types of planks, okay? And the first one that we're going to do is a plank jack. And so with a plank jack, what that's going to be is kind of like a jumping jack, but we're not going to do anything with our hands, okay? And what's great about this is you can make it a little bit more advanced. You can also make it, you know, a little less advanced, whatever is going to work best for you. And so in our plank, okay, you can either be in really this straight up push-up position, or you can be down on your arms and knees, okay? For this one, I prefer to be up on my arms because I feel like I have a little bit more control if I'm in more of a push-up position. And so the other part, okay, is when we do this, we're gonna go into this position, so we're in that push-up position, and then we're gonna jump out with our legs, just like this, okay? And then back in. Jump out, and then back in, okay? One thing to keep in mind is if you need to bring this down a level, I'm not always gonna jump with mine. Sometimes what I always do is, again, get back into this push-up position and just walk those feet into that jack position, okay? So putting one foot in, or one foot out and then the other foot out and bringing it back in to center, okay? So, but I'm gonna do these ones, I think, all jumping for today. So, get into that push-up position. I always get up onto my toes, starting here, and then go in, because then I feel like I get a better stance with my feet. But do it how you got to. And let's do 10 of these, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right. So this section that we're doing until our next break is all planks, okay? So our next plank is going to be a plank walk. So with our plank walks, what we're gonna do is go into, again, it's more of a push-up plank position, okay? Where we're gonna come here and we're just gonna walk our hands up to our toes, and then we're gonna walk them back down, okay? Walk them up, and then walk them back down. So, one of the fun things about this one is if you have more room than what I have today, you can actually walk here up to your toes and instead do it backwards, okay? So if you were to come here and then walk your toes up and then walk your hands out. Now, I have a wall in front of me, so I can't walk out any further. But at that point, if you have that space in front of you, you can actually do a walk and just keep yourself moving, walking your feet to your hands and then your hands out. Feet to your hands, hands out. But today we're just gonna walk our hands in the video, but do it whatever way works best for you. So, we're gonna walk it 10 times, okay? So, up into our push-up position. Here we go. And then what we're gonna do is walk those hands up. So we're gonna do it 10 times. Ready? That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Good job. So that one you should have felt in a lot of different areas. Definitely that core. Also to up in your shoulders. That one really gets my breath, out of the way here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water here before we do our next plank exercise. Okay, so for the next plank exercise, what we're gonna do with this one is we're gonna get into kind of that tabletop position again, but in more of a slanted tabletop, okay? So it's almost like if we were doing a push-up on our knees. And we're just gonna go just like this. You can cross your feet or leave them down. Again, a lot of this stuff is just whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're gonna do both sides, but we're gonna do one at a time for our arms for this one. This is a plank row. So you're down here. Again, feel free to spread out those knees if you feel like you need a little bit more stabilization there. And then you're gonna just take this hand and pull up, okay? And then put it back down. Pull up and put it back down. This is where if you have a dumbbell or a can or something like that, or something to add a little bit of weight, definitely feel free to do that, okay? So, back into this position, and we're gonna do 10, okay? I'm just gonna pull up and down. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So again, you don't have to switch sides. This one's not like our arm raise where if I raised my arm on this side, I'm gonna hit a wall. But I want you guys to be able to see really what I'm doing here. So you can stay in the position you're just in. If you want to switch sides, definitely go for it. And we're going to get back into that tabletop here, a little bit of slanted, kind of like a knee push-up. And we're going to do 10 on the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, so grab another drink of water. This is a little break for you here. And so we'll do these all again here. Again, sets of 10, so we'll do 10 repetitions of each one of the exercises again. I am going to switch it up a little bit though, and we'll do the plank jacks first, then we'll do those rows that we just did, and then what we'll do is do those arm walks, okay, or those plank walks, okay? So we'll get up, take a little bit more of a breather if you need some. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of a breather and just give myself a second to take like 5 breaths here, okay? All right, I only did 3, but that felt pretty good. So we'll get going here, but feel free to take some more breaths if you need them. And again, we're gonna get into that plank position, okay? And we're gonna do 10 of these, okay, in the plank jacks. So again, that plank jack is jumping in and out, or out and then in, okay? Here we go, 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, we're gonna go right into those rows. So, we're gonna get onto our knees here, lean forward into like that knee push up, and we're gonna do 10 on each side. We'll start with this side first. So, here we go, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, flip around, back into that push-up, now on your knees, and then we're gonna get this arm ready to do 10 on this side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So, whatever it is about those planks, they make my breath go away. I'm gonna get some water. Take a minute to catch my breath here. And then we're gonna do those plank walks, okay? This time what we're gonna do is let's do 8 of them this time, okay? So we'll do 8 repetitions of these ones up in to this tabletop position. My shoe is untied, so I will fix that real quickly because safety comes first. We don't want me somehow tripping on my own shoelaces. All right, so back up into, again, that push-up plank position. And then what we're gonna do is walk those arms up to our toes. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Again, I'm really feeling it right up here in my arms. Okay, we've got 2 more exercises left here, so hang in with me, guys. And what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be an interesting one. So I'm gonna use one arm at a time, but if you're ever doing this, you can do both arms at a time. But what we're gonna do is, it's called a pec fly, okay? what we're gonna do is work our chest muscles. And so you're gonna hold your arm out just like this. And like I said, we're gonna do one arm at a time today, but feel free, if you don't have a wall in your way, to do both arms at the same time. But it's like that, that arm raise that we did earlier, but we're doing it the opposite way, okay? So we're laying it flat on the floor and just bringing it up. Flat on the floor, bringing it up, okay? So let's do 10 of those. I'm gonna go here, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, we're gonna flip around, lay it back down, put that arm here, and again, up and down, okay? Up and down. So we're gonna do that 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water before we do the next one. Now, this one has kind of a funny name. It's gonna be called a skull crusher. Otherwise, you can think of it as a laying down tricep extension, okay? So I'm gonna use my water bottle here, to help me out. And what we're gonna do is hold it up just like this, and you're gonna bend it here at your elbows. And my water bottle will touch the ground here, but you put it down here like this and then up, okay? Here and up. So the whole point is for, when you're doing this one, to come here and back up, because we're gonna work this part of our arms with this one. So you're gonna come down and then up. And if you notice, when I do it without the water bottle, I hit my head with my hands and come up, and that's why it's called that skull crusher. But, so here, we're gonna hold it here. I'm not actually gonna use my water bottle, but if you want to use some weight to it, that's how you would do it, is if you do it just like I did with the water bottle. But we're gonna come here, down, and back up. So we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right. Get some water. And then we're going to do this one more time. Again, we'll do sets of 10 for these ones to do that. Again, the first one being that pec one where we lay that arm on the flat on the floor, pull it right to the center, work on those chest muscles, and then we'll do that same one with the skull crushers like we just did. And that'll be the workout for the day. So let's get into that position again here. Feel free to get a little bit more water if you'd like. And this will be that last round, okay? So we're going to start here. Lay down, arm flat on the floor, and all we're going to do is lift it right up and set it right back down, okay? And you want to make sure that we're not like flowing it really fast. Really take it easy with this, okay? And pull it up and down nice and slow, okay? So here we go, let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, I'm gonna flip around. Work on this here. Flat to the floor, again, straight up, and then flat to the floor. Give myself a little bit of cushion under my head here. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, I'm going to stay in my laying position for those tricep extensions or those skull crushers. Again, feel free to use some weight if you'd like to, but today I'm really trying to keep it no weight, just ourselves, just our bodies, okay? So, we're going to do 10 of these here. So again, up in this position, we're going to come down and straight back up. Down and straight back up. So you'll notice that my arms are going to stay in like a 90 degree when I come to here, maybe a little over 90 degrees. I think 90 is probably closer to there. And then we're going to bring it right back up to straight arms, okay? 10, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right. Well, that is our workout for today. And so let's actually stretch it out just a little bit here. First stretch that I'm going to do is I'm leaning up against the wall a little bit here, but the whole point of this stretch is to grab on, give that leg a nice hug here. You should feel that stretch right in the back of your legs. Okay. Switch over. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is cross my legs and just sit in this position here. We're going to go straight across our arm. This is going to give us a good stretch in this part of our arm here. And hold it. We did a lot of arm works with that plank stuff that we did today. It's really good and really important to make sure that we do really give our arms some love here and stretch them out. Let's switch over to this one. So you'll notice sometimes I hold my arm like this. Other times I'll bring it up just like this. Really, again, really comfort and what you need is what you should do. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Okay, I'm going to come up. I'm going to take this arm to the back here, this hand onto my elbow. You can tell my arms need some of this stretching. They're shaking a little bit. So again, switch that over. Bring this arm on this side over to this. And opposite hand hits that elbow. Hold it in. They should feel it right in here. Okay. And then if you need to stretch out your back or anything like that right now, and sitting in this type of a position, you can always turn, put that opposite hand to opposite knee or onto the ground by your opposite knee and just twist here. And you should feel that along your spine. Definitely breathe into these stretches. It's definitely helpful. And switch over. Okay. All right. That's a good stretch out. Feel free to stretch some more if you feel like you need it and you're feeling like you need just a little bit more time and love for your body here. I do want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this workout today. I had a lot of fun doing it and I hope you did too. I hope you have times that maybe you can do this workout again. Feel free to find any of our workouts on our website at livia.com. You can also find them on our Facebook page. And if you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach out to us at fitness@livia.com and we would love to answer those questions for you. Okay, have a great day, you guys, and we will see you next time.